Hello, Virgo. It's Nine Tarot Snob, and I am back with another weekly tarot scope. And this is for the week of January 10th, 2021. Virgo, this reading is for those of you that are thinking about a special somebody right now: your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, your lover, your friend, your crush, your homie, your neighbor, your ex, your next, your boo thing, your secret lover, the person that's on your mind, the person you're dating, you got no darn business dating. This reading is going to be for them, okay? So make sure you are following me on Instagram. There has been a name update, Mercury's Daughter. That's right. I've always been Mercury's Daughter. I've just decided to bring it to all platforms. Follow me on Instagram, Mercury.daughter. I do free readings every Friday in my story, so you guys don't want to miss that. It's free yes or no readings. And then also tarotsnob@gmail.com. It's how you can book a personal reading with me. I'll put those links in the description. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like the video. It does help other Virgos like yourself get a hold of me in Virgo. Fellow Virgos, if this is your first time, welcome. I am a Virgo myself, so I always got to let everybody know that because I know I have first-time viewers here. September 2nd is my birthday, and I love to hear from my Virgos when your birthday is too, okay? So talk to me in the comments. Let me know, are you an August baby, September baby? Are you like me, a back-to-school baby? I always went back to school on my birthday for, I guess, like every 4 or 5 years. Back to school landed on my birthday or Labor Day. So shout me out if you can relate, and let's go ahead and get started. This is the love reading, okay, for my Virgos this week, January 10th, 2020, okay? And I've done most of my shuffling off of camera, so I just like to let them kind of fall out of my hand here. Oh, we will take that one. Oh, we will take that one. Let's do one more. Oh, that one fell kind of sloppy, but I'm going to take it anyway. All right, Virgos, what's going on here? Oh, no. Oh. I feel like there's a decision that you have to make. God, I feel like I'll be getting the same Virgo readings every week. I feel like it's like the same energy. But immediately I got the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles can represent several different things. Mainly maybe juggling too much or having to decide between two things or having to make a decision. Whatever this is, the energy for me with the Two of Pentacles first feels like maybe you've either made a decision that was bad for you recently, or you're afraid to make a decision because you think it's going to turn out bad. Also, like I said, with the Two of Pentacles, I feel like maybe you're juggling too much. So maybe you're trying to juggle your relationship plus work plus your home life, or maybe you're juggling more than one person. No judgment, not mad at that. But the reason why I feel like whatever it is that you're trying to decide or make a decision about, that it did not work or it may not work, is because I got the Tower immediately with it. So I am getting those vibes that, like I said, something's going on here and you maybe didn't make the best decision. So this, since this is a love reading, maybe you chose the wrong lover. Maybe you were trying to decide between, two gentlemen or two ladies and you chose the wrong one. Or like I said, you're afraid that it will turn out this way. Whatever it is, I'm just really feeling like there's a decision on your mind and you're scared to make it because you're so afraid of the outcome. Also feel like right now you're working really hard on your relationship. And for a lot of you, I feel like you are not getting the results that you want. This is something that comes up a lot when I do readings. You're putting in the work. You're trying to work on this person. You're trying to give it your all. You're trying to be the bigger person, because I do get vibes that this person is possibly childish or immature. But I feel like you're trying to do the right thing, but you're just not getting those results. This person is not responding the way you want. And so that's why I think that decision is starting to come into mind, because you're starting to feel like, well, I don't know if I want to even be bothered with this person since I'm not getting anywhere with them. Let me see something here, because for some of you, I am getting, is this new energy? I feel like this is new energy. Okay, so who's waiting on something to happen before they make their next move? And I hate to say something, but I'm saying something because I'm reading for the masses, so I can't just be detailed. But the reason why I feel like somebody's waiting on something, because I did pull the world. The world for me represents things coming into fruition, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. If you are waiting for something, it's going to happen soon. So in this love reading, I feel like maybe you're waiting for a distant lover to come closer. If you're seeing somebody that's away, or maybe this person is just distant and you're waiting to connect, or waiting for them to come around and be more emotional, or show more emotions, I should say. or you're waiting just for them to change. You're waiting for a change of energy. You're waiting to see what they're going to do. Some of you are waiting to see whether or not this person is going to go to jail. That just sparked up, that came up somehow. But I feel like you're waiting for something. And like I said, I'm saying something because I can't say exactly what it is. I'm just trying to read off different situations. But you're like, I'm going to be able to make my decision once I realize this, or once I see this, or once this person does this, or you know, I put this out there, and if they come back and say this is how I'll know whether or not I'm supposed to be with this person. Like, so I'm getting the sense that somebody's waiting on something to happen, or waiting for something to come around. But like I said, the reason why I was trying to figure out whether or not this death card that I pulled was a change of energy for the better or worse, but it feels good to me because we all know the death card can represent something ending, or it's the exact opposite. It represents new beginnings, depending on what cards clarify it. Now, usually it's alarming to get the Tower and the death card in the same spread. Can be, I should say, not all the time, but because this one was so distant from the Tower, this feels like a new beginning. I feel like that Tower, we pulled this Tower to say that maybe you need to make the right decision, or you're going to make a decision and maybe it's going to tear down some walls, or it's going to break down maybe some of those old habits, or whatever it is that you decide you want to do with this person. I feel like your decision is going to make way for the new. It's going to kill all the old, the arguments, the bad stuff, whatever it is that, like I said, has you trying to make this decision in the first place. I feel like it will make room for new energy to come into your relationship. I think that for you, Virgo, you and your lover, I feel like there is something, and like I said, you know if this is you or not. I feel like there is something worth waiting for. If you're questioning whether or not you should stay or go, and I know the vibe and energy changes week to week. If you're questioning, should you stay, should you go, do I need to be with this person, should I keep working it out? This is showing me that it's a possibility things will change. I don't remember what I said last week. I just remember that Virgo's readings are always kind of shaky. I have this here, the Lovers. And I have it with the Strength card. So something is telling me that there's going to be a change of energy. I feel like something's going to happen. Like I said, I got the Tower early on, but to me, that was like, you're scared something bad's going to happen. For some of you, something bad may happen, or you are feeling like you might make the wrong decision. But I feel like that's also knocking down walls and making room for new energy. I feel like this Death card represents a new beginning. For some of you, it might be an ending. That's why it's so hard to read for multiple people, because it's like 7 different stories here. This is why you got to get a personal reading with me so I can discern which one is your story. But I feel like that Death card for some of you might be a breakup, but still a new beginning, because you're going to move on without this person. And then for some of you, I feel like the Death card is death to the old ways, death to the old relationship, death to the fighting, the argument, whatever. And new energy is shifting in on your relationship, if that makes sense. So it's a new beginning for you and your partner, if that makes sense. This is the vibe that I'm getting for you and this person coming in January. This is the next shift. This is what's happening next. I feel love. I feel like all the hard work that you're doing may soon pay off. I say that because I do have the Ace of Cups here. Cannot ignore that. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's see how they are feeling about you. Let's skip that. Or let's go ahead and wrap that up, because I'll be here all day with that. How is it that your Virgo lover is feeling about you, the relationship? Like I said, I feel like there may be some changes coming in soon, some new energy. You're walking away or you're starting over, depending on, you know, which story fits you. Oh, we'll take that one. Let's see how this Virgo lover is feeling about you right now. Okay. Oh, no, we don't want that one. And we'll take that one. I saw what that one was. We'll take that one. Okay. Yeah, I saw that, Emperor. Lots of strong energy here. Immediately, without even looking at this deck, something jumped out to me and said it's in your hands. So that's just something that I heard. So for some of you, not all of you, Virgo, but your lover feels like it's in your hands. So if you want the relationship to keep going, they're with it. If you're like, hey, I don't want this, I want to break up, they're with it as well. Like, they're like, either way, the decision is going to be on you. That's how some of your lovers feel, but not all. All right, let's look into the cards here. Yeah, remember I said there was going to be a shift of energy. I feel like, why why do I have the Emperor here? Because this guy can represent being controlling or taking control. It's not always bad. I do feel like your lover possibly is distant right now. But I also feel like at the same time, they're going to come back around. If they have not been answering your phone calls, they've been ignoring you, they've been acting stank. I do feel like they are kind of, oh, it's really hard to explain. Easy to feel, hard to explain. They're going to be distant a little bit. They're distant, on purpose, kind of. I think that I feel like their heart's not 100% in it at this moment. I don't know what they're going through, but at this moment, my heart's not feeling like they're super in love or they're super wanting you or super into this relationship or they're chasing you. It's probably why you're trying to make a decision, because you're feeling that energy come from them. You don't feel like they're all in, but something changes. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's because Valentine's Day is coming up and you guys will get hit with the love or whatever, the love arrow. But there is something here where I feel like this person's vibe starts to change towards you. Judgment can represent fate, using your best judgment. It's a lot of thinking going on here. And I feel like this person's mind is going to change for some reason. This person is they're acting stank now, they're acting distant now, but for some reason they will come back around. They're going to, it's a shift of energy, but I'm trying to figure out why things change. And I'm not really getting too many details on that. I think that they just simply going to be like, okay, like, all right, let's do this. Like, what you're going to do something. Like I said, you're waiting for them to come around, but I just feel like maybe your energy, you're going to vibrate higher. There's something that you're going to do on your end that's going to make them see you in a different light. And that's why those starts is just say, you know what, okay, fine. And that sounds bad because it sounds like it's like you're twisting their arm. Like, okay, fine, damn Gina, I will marry you. Are you happy? Damn. But it's not that vibe. I'm saying, see, yeah, remember I keep talking about this thinking here. I think that they're just going to finally think it over. Like, I don't know. And did I get judgment for them? Okay, yeah. Judgment is like having an epiphany. Judgment is like having that aha moment. I always say that when I do readings. Whenever I get the judgment, it's like somebody finally realizing what their fate is, or realizing they should do this, or just waking up one day and realizing what they want. That's what's going to happen with the Virgo lover. Okay, so I don't have the details on why they feel that way, but it is just going to be like, you know what? I think I'm ready to give this person a chance. So I think I'm ready to finally act right. So that's kind of the energy that I'm getting from this person. It seems like they're distant right now, and you can feel that coldness, and that's what has you trying to decide whether or not you should be with them. But I do feel like they're going to come back around. I don't think they're going to be distant for long. I'm not telling you to wait on them, because I never encourage waiting on anyone. But if you're here because you're wondering, my boo is acting stank, are they going to come back around? I'm telling you, based on this spread, I'm going to say yes, they won't be distant for long. And I've got the Magician here as well. We all know that represents taking action, moving forward. So I think that, oh no, my nail polish. So yeah, I think that does represent them coming back around to you, finally making or doing the things that they need to do to get back in your good graces. Okay. Let's see how the relationship, or what's the vibe for January, February, going into December. Okay. What are you guys going to do? Are you guys going to be happy together? Sad? The third spread is just like a general energy reading, just to see what the guides have to say. Like I said, it's just what's going to be the vibe. It's not final. It's not what's going to happen the rest of the year. I'm not doing 2021 predictions. We're just flying. We're just going into this year. I don't want to predict anything. I just don't. I mean, not for the entire year, I should say. I like to do week-to-week predictions. We won't take that one because it feels right side up. And yes, guys, I did get a new deck, but now it's still hard for me to shuffle because it's so crispy. So I do most of my shuffling off of camera because the deck is just so crispy. Oh, no, I don't want that one. All right, what is the vibe for next year? Ooh, where'd that come from? Where's the vibe for next year? Where did that come from? What's the vibe for next year? It's interesting. I guess I meant to say next week. What's the vibe for this week, next week? We'll take that one. That's interesting. What is the vibe for next year? Now you guys got me looking into Virgo 2022. That's crazy. A lot of kings here, a lot of king energy here, a lot of starting over. So I feel like you guys will remember I said you're putting in a lot of work into the relationship and not seeing results. I still feel like this month you're going to be working on trying to make this relationship work. But I do feel like eventually you will start to see the results you're looking for. It's going to still feel distant for a little bit, but I think that this person will eventually come around. They'll message you, or you guys will have a conversation. There we go with the High Priestess. And then you'll get some answers to, like I said, this person isn't very emotional, or they don't really express too much how they feel about you. I feel like they'll start sometime this month or maybe next month to open up to you a little bit more. That's the vibe I'm getting. You're still going to be trying your best to make this relationship work. You're still going to feel a little distance from them, but eventually they'll open up, they'll come around, and they'll tell you, hey, I've been distant for this reason, and this is how I feel about you, okay? This is for those of you that are pushing forward in your relationship, but again, some of you are like, nope, that's not me. I'm done with that person. I'm not going to go see them. That's fine. I pulled the death card early. Destroy and rebuild. You have, gotten rid of that person. Now you're moving on to a new you. New year, new you. That's fine. I saw that early on. But for some of you that are staying with your person, again, I feel like the energy is going to shift, and you and this person will definitely, it'll start to pick up. That's the energy that I'm getting. All right. Thank you so much, Virgo, for stopping by. I hope that this reading did resonate with you. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram, Mercury.daughter. Free readings every Friday in my story. You guys do not want to miss that. Also, tarotsnob@gmail.com. I'm going to change that email soon. But right now, you can still book a personal reading with me over there. I'll put those links in the description, make it easy for you, okay? Thank you so much, Virgo. I love you guys. Make sure you shout me out and tell me when is your birthday, because I love hearing about my fellow Virgo birthdays. Are you an August baby, September baby, back to school baby, Labor Day baby? Are you a Nas baby, Amy Winehouse baby? I always say that because I know their birthdays are September 14th. All right? Holla at me. If this reading made sense, say, girl, hi. If it didn't, Virgo, I'm not mad. I love you anyway. Just say, girl, bye.